Hey, I have to say, being back and recording Superstar Saga really is the bomb! I just realized I'm still at stupidly low HP. That was not smart. So, after losing yet another 100 or so coins, we arrive somewhat triumphantly back in Bean Castle Town. First step will be to... well, this is the item shop, so we can buy 1-ups now, but it's not really a point in that. I thought I was going to get at least 50% off mushrooms at this point, but I mean... 12 for 1 is really not that bad of a deal if you ever actually need them somehow. I mean, you can literally just grind weak enemies. It won't get you too much EXP since they give you like 6 points and get tons of mushrooms. Let's check the clothes shop. Got heart genes, which will kill Luigi's defenses, but the OOG wear is fine. Hard pants, which will increase defense at an expensive HP. Down here, and parasol pants. Boost defense. I think you're good with the OOG wear and the blue jeans. Got a few badges. Beanba badge, which is a slightly better version of the Bean badge. Oh, it's big. It's some better version of Bean. And then this isn't going to do much for Mario. Counter badge decreases your attack power. No, it does something to counterattack damage, but that's not good for anyone. The charity badge, it's just a thing, which doesn't really do anything. Doesn't do anything to Luigi, it doesn't do really well for Mario. I guess I'll just buy a Beanba badge and equip it to Luigi, and then sell what I have to sell. Not really much else to do there. Let's see. I guess there's only one I have. The School Slacks are the one I have 3 of. Bean badge. 90% up on the Bean badge. 90% up on the P badge. Well, my selling increases 90 for a lot of stuff here. Probably based on how much of... or how long you've had that item in your inventory. Let's do that. But, as I alluded to in the previous episode, we do have a side quest of sorts that can be taken care of in here. There are actually 2 Castletown side quests that can be done. I hate the second one. I gave up on it in the failed recording. So I'm just going to do the easy one. Can't you help Bean out? His pet Beanlets. Yo, bros, my little pet Beanlets took off on me. Poor little dudelets. You can catch all 5 of them for me, I'll totally make it worth your while. You'll be like, score, bro! They're tiny and green, and they won't leave the town. So you've got to find 5 of them. This is not nearly as bad as it sounds. Well, it kind of is, but... well, these are what the Beanlets look like, because there's one right there. In terms of RPG fetch quests in general, it's not that bad, but it's one of the more tedious things you'll be doing in Superstar Saga itself. Just the nature of this game makes it go really fast, especially if you know where everything is already. They're almost all on the roofs of buildings, as you've been seeing. There's always one that I trip up on and can't find, but hopefully, yeah, that's the one that I hate. It's back there, and you can't barely see it. But I believe, yep, that was very, very quick. So that makes me think that I can even try the other side quest out. That was just because I knew exactly where to look for these things. I have to say that's the fastest I've ever seen anyone do that side quest. Yo, my poor little beanlet buddies, you got them all back for me. That guy's face, someone gift that right now. And you can't make video responses anymore because YouTube's an idiot, but find a way to get me that. I need a gif of that guy. Many thanks, bros. I'm practically crying. I'm so relieved these dudelets are safe. You went right on, bros. Here's the reward I promised you. You get a golden mushroom. This is a very good thing. There's like 5 of them in the game. Unless you use a trick with an item-stealing bros attack that you don't get until later. Maxes out HP and BP on one bro. That is a good. That is a very good. You want to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna be gutsy and go for the second side quest in here. Would you like to hear my report on this great civilization of yore? I probably should not have put my mic that close to my mouth when I did that. I apologize greatly. The ancient soybean civilization, the age of flying spin beans, tunneling mole beans, and fast-moving dash beans. Yes, all evidence points to this trans-bean civilization once gracing this land. And as for the whereabouts of the beanstones, and the heretofore hidden treasures of the soybeans, I perhaps stumbled across... Oh, God, I can't do that. Some astounding facts related to this matter. I theorize this, that perhaps the beanstones were indeed buried and still rest beneath this very town. I desire so greatly to dig this town to its foundations, and even deeper if I must. Yet how am I to even guess where to begin digging? Where? The mind recoils at the thought. Ask you this, how happy would I be if the two of you were to dig up these artifacts for me? Quite happy indeed. Of course I could perhaps reward you. You find the jewels of the soybean civilization, the beanstones. Fascinating. You are bold specimens. I theorize that are actually 10 beanstones. Recover all 10. The ancient soybeans were perhaps on the short side. This is an interesting mechanic. You need to go Mini Mario and wait for him to get an exclamation point over his head like this. When he's in a spot where the exclamation point is biggest, like there, that's where you're going to need to then switch in Luigi Dunk to get the Beanstone. This is by far more tedious than the Beanlet side quest, and it's also very, jerkish and such. No visual indication of this. You're gonna have to run through the town several times to find all of them, because there are some places you can't get to with Mini Mario, so you're gonna have to jump around like crazy and stuff, and controlling isn't always the best of this. So it's really not that fun, and I hope I can get at least reasonably progressed with it quickly. Like one up here, or up here. Let's see, where have I not checked? Okay, there's one here. I'm really hoping that there's just flat out 5 in each side of town. So I got 3 on this side. If I can clean out an entire side of town... Oh, here's one right here. I don't think I've ever gotten this one in the failed recording. That's a good omen, because I was missing one in the failed recording, and I'm fairly certain it was this one. So if I can seal off one side and only have to rely on the other... Oh, here's one right here. I'm really hoping there's 5 on each side, because if there isn't, that would be really stupid game design. I mean, asymmetric gameplay is Wii U, but asymmetric side quest is not a good thing. Here... Where's the... It's in here. That. Alright, that's 6. That's not bad. The biggest problem I have is just constantly switching between Mini Mario and not Mini Mario. No, there's one down here as a fact. Approximately here, I'd say. 7. I'm sorry that I don't have riveting commentary here. But I'm doing my darndest to get this done as quickly as possible. I mean, I could theoretically just cut to each location, but if I can show myself doing the exploration necessary, why not, honestly? Because I do have 8 already, which is nice. It is quite a nice thing to have 8 already. There's not one up here, which is strange. There should... I would think there would be. I think there'd be one over here, too. This is where you start running into the troubles. Let's see. Where else can I find stuff? Beanlet Boy does not have things. What's this thing? Let's see. Yep, you have to high jump, so you have to switch to Luigi. No, you don't need to switch to Luigi. You need to be not me. There we go. Alright, there's one right here, thankfully. Hopefully they're not too jerkish with the placement, or you can actually fall off with it. Might have missed this one, too. I don't remember which one exactly I missed, but since it's only been like 5 minutes and I'm doing really well, I'm not about to stop now. As soon as that happens, I'm going to not find the last one, which is what happened last time. I know almost as a fact. Missing one, of course. Okay, I'm going to do like one methodical search of this area, and then... Let's see. Oh, here it is! Okay. I like this very much. Now, like, I don't remember what the reward for this side quest even was, because I never thought I'd ever be able to do it. So now I'm an entire episode ahead of the failed recording, because I filled an episode with not being able to find this stuff. Oh! You found all 10 of the soybean sparkling beanstones. With this evidence, I can at last announce my hypothesis. Perhaps I should reward you for your endeavors. I believe that you will accept the reward I promised you. You got a Bros Rock. Yes, this is a badge. Highly boosts power and BP. Look, 20 BP. To 20. And I'm assuming that's 20 power? I mean, let's check Bros info. Yeah, it doesn't say what it is de-equipped. It does have those icons showing that you have the ability to jump, hammer, and you have the hand power. But I'm not sure. Who would benefit more? Mario only gets 2 attack points, but he gets 20 BP. Luigi gets less BP, but 10 attack. In terms of overall stat gain, I'll go for Mario. And Mario's got 49 BP. We'll keep Luigi's BP in the 40s, even though I could increase his power a lot with that. And so, with my very, very happiness now, I'm like so happy. That's basically everything that I wanted to do here, except one thing. You know that the green warp pipes, I discovered the one in the last episode? Fat Koopa in a house there. There is one more that I would very much prefer to discover, because this one is stupid convenient, since it's the one for the castle town. Go down here, you can find a pipe house. Don't go in the red pipes, they'll just have a guy who teaches you about pipes. But it's a nice remix of the... something from Mario RPG, I don't remember exactly. We can now discover the Castletown warp pipe. Now, as you can see, the international airport is down, but Castletown is still... didn't want to warp the Chuckle Hut Woods. Don't need Chuckle Hut Woods for now. And again, I know I missed one in Hoo Hoo Mountain. Really not a point in going back there for a very long time. Even if at all. No, Stardust Fields one is at the Stardust Fields exit, so if you want to go to Hoo Hoo Mountain, take the Stardust Fields one. Yes. But, Château de Hoo. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple chocolate beans that I couldn't get before. So you don't want to go into the chateau this time. You want to go follow this direction. Not picking up Chuckle Bean along the way. Bean Bean International Airport is down this way. And I believe you need to Thunderhand these. Yes, I remember. I'm a special boy! And somehow electrocuting things makes wood just pop out of literal nowhere. Not even out of thin air, just nowhere. It's the airport entrance there. More blocks we can't... No, more... Those are blocks, not blocks. We cannot have the able to break. So let's try to not screw up extremely badly on this thing this time. Because you saw what happened last time. L, 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 M, M, L, L, M. Okay, yeah, the big problem with Wario and Waluigi is, one, I don't remember what the name... If there was a Wario and Waluigi game, one problem I would have is pronouncing W when doing those blocks, which would make it very difficult. The other would be I don't remember what the character on Waluigi's hat is called. So you got some really weird bean flight attendants. And this is something I just noticed. It's kind of funny. Chocola Cola is prohibited on airplanes. So if you remember, the only way to get in... The line is calling for us. Please get the runway up ahead. The only way to get into the Bean Bean Kingdom from the Mushroom Kingdom is by air. And you cannot take Chocola Cola. Nasty Piranha Plants are in the runway. I'm just going to skip the rest of this cutscene because we don't need to really mention it. It's just plot device. Sorry, that was me shifting the seat, and we have to do stuff about the Piranha Plants. And she yells at us. It's a wonder that wasn't actually calculated. Oh, these will fight you, I forgot. By spitting fireballs. Interesting. I wouldn't jump on them, I think they're spiked. I believe they're weak to Thunderhand because they're red. Yep. They also give you jack squat in terms of EXP, though, so it's really not worth it. And yes, defeating them that way is not the way to actually make them go away. They'll come back if you exit and re-enter the screen. So grab all these Chuckle Beans while I talk. So, if you don't want spoilers for the Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door, I would not suggest... Well, it's not really spoilers. Anyway, when you first meet Admiral Bobbery, the Bob-omb party member in that game, he's, like, fake dying of something. I don't remember exactly what. Crash on an island somewhere. And the thing you need to get him, he asked Mario as one last request, he said it twice there, to get him Chocola Cola. And there was a bottle on the ship that he was on when it crashed, so you can just get it for him. And that's cool and all, and it's a nice reference to Superstar Saga, which is the real only the Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario, when separate, they reference Mario RPG, but they don't reference each other. So that's the only real cross-series reference you have. But the thing about that is, the Chocola Cola must have been illegal then if you cannot get Chocola Cola out of the Bean Bean Kingdom in any way. Good job, Mario. So, yes. I mean, he is of a species that is an enemy, but there is a whole town of reformed enemies in, again, Mario RPG, so it'd be interesting to find out how we got that in the first place. Oh, and, yeah, spoilers, he doesn't die, actually, because he does join your party, so that would be kind of hard to do if you were dead. Then again, there was a Boo party member in Paper Mario. Speaking of Paper Mario, I still am unable to play any of my Virtual Console games that would require the GameCube or Classic controller on the Wii U now that I've transferred the data. I never owned a Wii Classic controller because I preferred the GameCube controller. So I can't play those games unless I buy a Wii obsolete Classic controller. Which kind of stinks, but Oh well. I mean, I'm missing out on Majora's Mask. That's getting a 3D remake. I'm missing out on... Alright, that did that. Hammer it? Wait, what did that do? Was I supposed to burn it? No? Okay, I'll just do that on all of them then. I thought there was something else you could do. I'm fairly certain it was it's electrocuting Mario. Just skip the puzzle solving thing. I'm fairly certain it's electrocute Mario. Fill these guys up with water. No, that didn't do it. Okay, there's a sign that explains what to do somewhere along here, and I'll do what it says there instead. Is that... sign? There is not a... oh, maybe it's this guy. Water easily extracted. Okay, I've got to wet them and then shock them. That was the problem. You can get them wet by shocking them. Alright, yeah, that's what you gotta do. Can't fight them in this state, obviously. You can burn them to a crisp, which causes one of those things to become damaged and a crack to appear in that giant egg that they're all attached to. Apparently these piranha plants are more of a colony of things than anything else. My God, Luigi, what is with your accuracy today? Good thing there's not an accuracy stat in this game, because Luigi would be missing like crazy then. Interesting fact, they killed the piranha plants in different order in the failed recordings, so I actually think that the vines they're set to are determined based on the first one you kill is the one on the right, the second one is the one on the left. Not, this piranha plant is the middle vine, that piranha plant is the medium right one, that stuff. I may be completely wrong, but that seems to be more correct than them actually going through the trouble to do something different. I've been over 20 minutes. Did not want to do that, thanks a lot, game. Alright, let's just don't waste the bro's attack. Let's hammer, and then hand. Hammer hands! Hammer time hands! Time hands! Mystical, magical, mysterious time hands of time. Of time. Not sure where I was going with that, but Doctor Who fans, if there are any of you watching this, could probably find a plethora of references in there, even though I've never actually watched the show. Go crazy with that if you will. You have my permission to abuse that specific phrase in any way you want, but not your face is my omelet. I know I haven't been saying that a lot, or at all, since probably Pikmin 3, when Jeff and I were just constantly saying it to each other, trying to top each other in the ways of saying it. But, I don't know. I need to start saying that again, but... you know what? We'll just go for the full half hour here. I mean, why not? I'm not uploading daily, so I should just go for longer videos. So that will bust the middle phallic-looking vine there, and cause one of whatever the heck that is to appear. Let's use a mushroom on Luigi, because this is indeed a boss fight. 3 parts in a row of boss fights again! What is it with this game? Walk right up to it and that'll happen. And that was a fantastic start. Alright, let's see. Start off... I'll use Chopper on Mama Piranha! Okay, they can do that. That's probably something I should actually be avoiding. Okay, what the... Oh, and she heals every turn. Because these piranha plants, I forgot they did that. Alright, so... live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow, live and learn something yesterday. Actually, I did already know that. I'm just stupid and... whoa! Mario's gonna die already if I screw this up. Can do that, which will hit both of them. So she recovers. We got this as a long boss. Son of a bucket! Attack the wrong one, why don't you, Mario? Great! And now there's another one! At least Mom Piranha's not attacking this time. Alright, so what you gotta do is... Thunderballs. Hen. Fire Hen, the blue ones, Thunderbrand, the not blue ones. Okay, Mario, you are probably... Okay, it's attacking Luigi. Oh, he still died. Okay, then. So, let's see if I can one-up myself. But, by winning this fight. And I believe... Did Mario's BP actually go up there? I think it did. I got enough... I'm gonna work for Advanced Chopper, because Advanced Chopper is very good. So I'd rather... just got back so bloody quickly. Okay, I'm not British. Why did I just randomly do bloody? This is what I guess this is what I get for playing Xenoblade.
Ha! Even Ricky British sometimes.
She has that attack too, which I think she can only use when there are no piranha plants. Oh, she didn't respawn them. She did not respawn them. That is a very good. There's more. Alright. 10. Yeah, Mom Piranha does not have as much HP as the previous bosses. Simply because of just how dang cheap that would be if she had, like, 400 HP, like I'm assuming Rookie did. Okay. There's timing on that one. It's not too bad. Feeling we're actually wrapping this up. Actually, no, there's a second phase where she changes. I forgot about that one. I really should be using the element she's weak against. But, why not? Okay, actually. How much does Thunder Hen do to her? Is it more than knockback? That was easy. Spiny Badge A and a ton of EXP. First boss that nobody got a level up from, too. Luigi just farts on it and finishes it off. That's amazing. So we gave Mario the Bros Rock. Let's give Luigi the of course, that just by 6. But you can wreck spiny things with it. So that's a good thing. And since all good things must come to an end, if I can get through here to find the save... Okay, this cutscene triggered that way. The save block's over here. Good. So, we tore apart a happy family with electricity in this episode after completing 2 side quests that I made look much more easier than they should have been. Also, my gamepad's about to die, so I'm LeaderofLuxinape signing off. Hopefully I can save before the gamepad dies and probably really screw something up. Bye.